السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء. واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم. ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله وخير الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. نعوذ بالله أن نكون من أهل النار. المبحث الأول شهادة لا إله إلا الله. For this mabhas, one take shahadatu la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah naibi asasu bina'i dini al-islami. La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah. La ilaha illallah nai carry what we concern Tawheed for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Muhammadur Rasulullah he concern Ithbatun Nubuwa. These two na dem be foundation for Islam. Na way if you no get them, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala no go accept anything we you do. Plenty people they ignore this haqa'iq right to the level where some person never understand why person go be good person, very good, kind, generous for his behavior. He smile with people, he dash people, they give them, they construct schools them, give them free of charge. All these things at the end you go enter Jahannama. Why? Because La ilaha illallah no day. With all this good thing, you don't do all good thing, but you never do the good thing when ye be proper good thing. La ilaha illallah. If this one worry you plenty, may you understand, say they know the building except on top foundation. Foundation for Islam na la ilaha illallah. Anything we man do, if la ilaha illallah get questioned, the whole thing don't come down. Nothing no go turn up. وفيه مطلبان. We get to matlab. We'll go research this matter. Al-matlab al-awwal first ma'anaha wa fadluha. Meaning for la ilaha illallah and then the advantages for la ilaha illallah. Ma'ana shahadati la ilaha illallah ijmalan. Meaning for la ilaha illallah in general, maybe ijmalan. In general, maybe in details. Meaning La ma'abuda bihaqqin illa Allah ta'ala. Nothing no day where deserve me the worship ye except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now only Allah he deserve. This kalima na yi bi at-ta'riful jami'il mani' limana la ilaha illallah. When you want to define anything, you must make sure say all what we are concerned that in there inside the definition. And then all what you know one may enter inside the definition make you know enter. Maybe their meaning where they talk say at-tariful jami'il mani'. Say you don't gather all what you were supposed to be for inside the meaning where you intend them, and anything you're not supposed to be they know by enter. If the top for you say ma huwa al-insan, define human being, now what you say hayawanun mutaharrik, na a mobile animal. That means say pusitu na insan. That means say lion na insan. That means say cow na insan. Anything where they move, itu na insan, na human being. Your tarif for here, you know what be mani. And if they ask you, ma huwa al-insan, you say al-insanu huwa alladhi yatakallamu bil-fi'l. You know what see define them. Say na a being where it talk actually. So if you meet up man where you know the talk na be insan, you get problem for a definition. Before a definition be accepted, it must be jami mani. Now why that when they want to define insan, they just say al-insanu hayawanun natiq. They say na some animal where they talk. When you say insan na animal, all animal they enter inside. When you say natiq, you move all the way they know the talk. Now only insan the talk. Now living thing where they talk. Although people don't debate this matter for say this one the real definition for insan so or maybe definition. We just cite an example. So if you want to define to la ilaha illallah, may you make sure say all things they inside, and the one we not supposed for the inside, no they inside. If you talk say la ma'buda illallah, la ma'buda illallah, you move this kalima to be haqqin. It will lead you for two problems. Problem number one, so man fi understand AQIDATIL wujud for this your definition. Say not in no the way they worship and accept that thing na Allah. And then you go lead you for ta'addudil aliha. Let me say anything where they take and they worship them na Allah. Well, this one you know correct. Another thing we would fear if you move the haqqin, say la ma'buda illallah. Say not to know the exist where they worship him a part of Allah. They will catch your hands, show you some statues that they worship him. They will show you some stone, show you some tree, show you some water, show you some human being where they worship him. Where you go disprove that AQIDA. When you make general statement, for losing nine, it so far made them bring you only one. Now so it is for knowledge, for logic. If you talk say, no man no day for inside house. If I bring one man, your talk don't fall. Now why therefore inside Quran Allah mentioned this matter for kulliya and juz'iyya. Now Yahudu they fall inside a misconception. Allah to say wa ma qadarullah haqqa qadrihi idh qalu ma anzalallahu ala basharin min shay'. They never know Allah the way it's supposed for being known. Time where they talk say Allah never ever reveal anything for any human being. That's how Yahud they talk. They talk so where they go for synagogue. And that synagogue na baytul ibadatil Yahud. Na place for worship for Yahud, for Jews. They go so they go to say na Musa come with Torah, teach them how to worship Allah. But they come to a name Muhammadu. They say ma anzalallahu ala basharin min shay'. For proof say they lie, Oduha. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala teach a name Muhammadu how to refute this kind of universal concept when I lie. He say, قُلْ مَنْ أَنزَلَ الْكِتَابَ الَّذِي جَاءَ بِهِ Musa. Ask them, now who revealed book where Musa bring up? If they don't say, now Musa for mom, kafaru bi Musa. Now only for find caterpillar go jump synagogue put up for ground. Khalas, you don't end. وَإِنْ قَالُوا أَنزَلَهُ اللَّهُ batala qawluhum ma anzala Allahu ala basharin min shay'. If they say na Allah reveal and then that they are talk where they be talk for back, say Allah no be reveal anything for so human being, it don't spoil. So ulama they talk say la ilaha illallah. If you want properly understand am na la ma'budu bi haqqin illallah. They take this one for Usai. Al-Quran al-Kareem. ذَلِكَ بِأَنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ الْحَقُّ وَأَنَّ مَا يَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ الْبَاطِلُ. Allah na yi be popotu. Anything where they call him beside him. Nothing from angel. Sutte gori for arata. Batil na lie. So now why did it to say la mabuda bihaqqin illallah? We don't understand. أي أنه لا أحد يستحق أن يعبد إلا الله تعالى. No one no deserve the worship except Allah the Most High. فلا يجوز أن يدعى إلا الله تعالى. It not be permitted may you make a dua supplication to anyone except to Allah. ولا يجوز أن يصلى أو ينذر أو يذبح إلا لله تعالى. It not be permitted may they pray or vow or slaughter except for Allah. وهكذا بقية أنواع الإبادة. And so the remaining all matter for ibadah. لا يستحق أحد أن تصرف له سوى الله تعالى. No one no deserve made them tenam to ye except Allah. Now I da Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab al-Tamimi for usul thalatha. Time where he bring long list for ibadah. And that similar list Ibn Taymiyyah bring down for Fatawa Tawa. They ask you about al-ubudiyya. He did inside Fatawa and they single out ubudiyya print and ye one. I don't tell when I say this book for ubudiyya. First time when I read this book, go come back like 3 times. I talk say why Ibn Taymiyyah nobody named this book say al-hurriya. Say freedom. Instead of slavery, may put and say as freedom. Because they kind independent. Freedom. Liberty. Where it will give you if you read that book. You know, go get them for some place. As I think say, make you put the name say freedom. Then I come back to myself, I say, but man min al-ulama sabaqaka ila hadha al-qawl. I do overfear for talking way some man about talk min al-ulama. Since we are here Imam Ahmad or I see talk for Imam Ahmad, we to say iyyaka an tatakallama fi mas'alatin laysa laka fiha imam. I fear that matter. So if you want to talk, man salafuk, man sabakak. I fear for talk say me book bina al-hurriya nabi al-ubudiyya. Time they pass, time they go. Would they buy book, would they read them, would they find book, would they get them? I get some other copy for al-ubudiyya where Muhammad Sayyid Jalayand he make the muqaddima and then he make tahqiq for the book. For inside the muqaddima, he talks say this book be supposed to be na al-hurriya nabi al-ubudiyya. I say alhamdulillah, malam they don't talk. Then a book for liberty. Now why the me too now at talk uncomfortably say na liberty na independent. Na book for liberation. Al-ubudiyya. So Ibn Taymiyyah for inside al-ubudiyya, he bring long list for ibadah. Similar to that list for Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab Tamimi, where they inside Usul Thalatha. Then Ibn Abdul Wahhab, after he finished his list, he said, فَمَنْ صَرَفَ مِنْهَا شَيْئًا لِغَيْرِ اللَّهِ فَهُوَ مُشْرِكٌ كَافِرٌ. Any man with any act of worship for inside that one the whole list them to anyone beside Allah, na person when na idol worshipper and na person we don't commode Islam. So they know the slaughter for some man, they know the vow with some man in them, they know the prayer for some man. All these things are only for Allah. وهكذا بقية أنواع العبادة. So the remaining things for ibadah لا يستحق أحد أن تصرف له سوى الله تعالى. No one no deserve made and tenam tree except Allah. قال علامة اليمن الإمام المجتهد محمد بن إسماعيل الصنعاني. Sanani talks say وما أناها the meaning for لا إله إلا الله إفراد الله بالإبادة والإلهية. Now for single out Allah ye one with worship and al-ilahiyya. Ilahiyya too means worship. Now why did they to say tawhidul uluhiyya or tawhidul ibadah? All it means say worship. Wal bara'atu min kulli ma'budin dunahu. And then you must disassociate yourself from anything where they worship him beside Allah. Wal ilahu, the word ilah huwa al-ma'budul muta'. Na iwe they worship him, they obey him. الذي تعلهه القلوب بالمحبة والتعظيم. Where the heart they go towards the like with love and honor والخضوع and the humble for والخوف and fear وتوابع ذلك من بقية أنواع العبادة and what way they follow when types of ibadah. فهذه الكلمة العظيمة تشتمل على ركنين أساسيين. It's supposed to be أساسيين أو أساسيني أساسيني or أساسيين. ممتاز. أساسيني correct. This kalima it get two pillars where they be fundamental. That means saying a pillar where they go most day. For inside before la ilaha illallah be. Al-awwal an-nafyu. First na negation, for deny, for reject. Wa huwa nafyu al-ilahiyati an kulli ma siwa Allah ta'ala. For be a believer you must deny Godship for anything when be Allah. Deny, reject them. Say you no get quality for God. You no deserve for be Allah. ويدل عليه كلمة لا إله. This word لا إله na yedi show da rukun al-awwal. Say you don't reject anything where they worship him. فهي تنفي أن يكون غير الله تعالى مستحقا للعبادة. This word they deny say anything where they worship him, when it be Allah, maybe say deserve for be worship. You know deserve him, even if they worship him, but you know deserve. الثاني pillar number 2 al-ithbat, confirmation. وهو إثبات الإلهية لله تعالى. After you reject all, you confirm saying only Allah. ويدل عليه كلمة إلا الله. The word إلا الله نايدي show that one. نايبي the pillar. فهي تثبت أن الله تعالى هو المستحق للعبادة وحده لا شريك له. It will confirm saying Allah ye one deserve the worship, ye one get partner. فالله جل وعلا هو المستحق للعبادة وحده. Allah, the Most High, na deserve worship, he one. لأنه الخالق, because na create. الرازق, na give riches. Al-Malik, na be the owner of all what will be created. Al-Mudabbir لجميع الأمور, na govern all matter. فيجب على جميع العباد أن يفردوه بالعبادة. All seven them for Allah, na must made and singly out with worship. شكرا له على نعمه العظيمة عليهم. For say made and show gratitude, grateful, made and thanky for a big favor we make on top them. كما سبق بيان ذلك مفصلا عند الكلام على توحيد الربوبية. Just as will be mentioned in details, then we will begin talk about توحيد الربوبية. Then we will talk about توحيد الربوبية. We don't talk say would worship Allah first because of the ni'mah for rububiyah we make up for we. Na he create we, na he give we health, wealth, na he provide riches, na he govern our affair, fashion we design we. All this meaning them for rububiyah, we thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by worshiping him alone. So that worshiping him alone na he be ubudiyah or al-uluhiyah. So in summary, two fundamental pillars in day, al-nafi wal-ithbat. If you stand only for nafi, you no go be Muslim. You go be a person where it deny the existence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You go be an atheist. You go be an atheist. You know, say they talk say kalima for English. If you see A for beginning, na nafiu. Say these things are apolitical. Say na be the one for politics. Halas. Maybe for all players atheist na man we deny adini, he deny existence for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Poly, if you enter for kalima, it shows say na more than one, na plenty. Now why the polytheist na man we to say plenty team for worship day. Wa hakadha dawalaik. So na so ide. We don't understand. And if you only, they make you maybe kafir. If you say nothing, no the way they worship, and that means say including Allah, you be kafir. Then if you leave nafyu, you take only isbat, you go be mushrik. You say all the way they worship and Allah, mushrik. Mushrik of the highest number. So the solution now what? You must say an nafi wal ithbat. And the new ayat al-Quran where they talk about tawhid, they talk so. We don't understand. Any ayah where they talk about me they worship Allah, ye one. He talks say they must deny the worshipping of any other one beside him. فَمَنْ كَانَ يَرْجُو لِقَاءَ رَبِّهِ فَلْيَعْمَلْ عَمَلًا صَالِحًا وَلَا يُشْرِكْ بعبادة ربه أحدا وأن المساجد لله فلا تدعوا مع الله أحدا وأعبدوا الله ولا تشركوا به شيئا ذلكم بأنه إذا دعي الله وحده كفرتم وإن يشرك به تؤمنوا. الذين اجتنبوا الطاغوت أن يعبدوها دولش دون فدي وأنابوا إلى ربهم. الله ولي الذين آمنوا يخرجهم من الظلمات إلى النور والذين كفروا أولياؤهم الطاغوت يخرجونهم من النور إلى الظلمات لا إكراه في الدين قد تبين الرشد من الغي فمن يكفر بالطاغوت ينفذ ويؤمن بالله لا إله إلا الله. That all these ayat were la ilaha illallah. Now the two pillars them where this ayat they talk about, where if you move one pillar you not be Muslim. After we don't understand la ilaha illallah and the meaning and the fadl, the advantage, we come now to al-matlab al-thani, shurutuha wa nawaqiduha, condition for la ilaha illallah and what is the losing la ilaha illallah. After when you don't talk la ilaha illallah, you fulfill the condition, you respect the pillars, you don't tie la ilaha illallah a day. So as you tie and so, you no go ever losing, you no go ever spoil. No, if you losing, if you spoil, then we get for know what it is spoiler so that may we stay away from it. Make la ilaha illallah no spoil, then we pray, we fast, we give zakat, we go hajj, we do all good deed, where asas no day, where all it go in vain. دلت النصوص الشرعية الكثيرة على أن الفوائد والفضائل العظيمة لكلمة التوحيد لا إله إلا الله. Verses them for Quran, verses for Sunnah, plenty. They can't talk about the benefits, the advantages, where it be great for this word la ilaha illallah. Wallati min ahammiha, among the most important advantages, al-hukum bi islami sahibiha. Number one, na said they go just say person being a Muslim. Now the beginning that Rasul Amri Islam. They start now with Islam. If Islam no day, we not talk about anything concerning ad-dini with a person. So la ilaha illallah, the first benefit, now say you the benefit the word al-Islam, they go call you Muslim. Number two, ismatu damihi wa malihi wa irdi. All right way Muslim get a made them protect the property, protect the blood, protect the dignity. You don't win that right because of that Islam where you get them. If Nabi so you don't get that right. Dukhulul Jannah, inta al Jannah. You know if you inta al Jannah, if la ilaha illallah no day, no one day, you know if you go. وهذا من أكبر الأبواب التي لبس الإبليس على الناس. If you want to see talbis to Iblis, the real one, now the way he make and some people believe saying that shirk will take them go al Jannah. You go see man they make it worship grave, they worship makabur, man where they inside grave, they ask the need for you and say that one that you go take it to al Jannah. They don't say laysa bijadid qad qala hal kuffaru min qablik. They say what? Innama na'buduhum liyuqarribuna ila Allahi. Say na idol the way they worship them, now then go take them go closer to Allah. You take the highest way Allah hate them, talk say now you go bring you closer to Allah. Subhanallah. Even la ilaha illallah if it be pure, among the benefit it take you to al Jannah. Wa adamul khuludi fin nar, and the la ilaha illallah go deny you for remain forever inside Jahannama. Sahibu la ilaha illallah, every if it happen, he enter hellfire, he go come out. He go come out with la ilaha illallah. So far as la ilaha illallah no ba losing. أنها لا تحصل لكل من نطق بهذه الكلمة. But may you know say this benefit, you know, they happen for any man who talk la ilaha illallah, and that's all. بل لا بد من توافر جميع شروطها وانتفاء جميع نواقضها. Now must say all conditions for la ilaha illallah you fulfill them, and then all what you wear it distort or losing la ilaha illallah make it be say no day. If anyone occur la ilaha illallah no day. فكما أن الصلاة لا تقبل ولا تنفع صاحبها إلا إذا توافرت جميع شروطها من الوضوء واستقبال القبلة وغيرها. Just as our prayer no go help person, they no go come from person, except if all conditions for accept prayer day. Min al wudu say you don't make ablution before pray. The man go insist to say I talk la ilaha illallah, you talk say I no be Muslim. نعم وهذا أيضا يصلي لكن لم يتوضأ فهذه ليست بصلاة نبي prayer. Nada kan wa no moment to for say irji fasalli fa innaka lam tusalli. Ma anna salata mawjuda fi surah. But when no moment to observe the prayer, some condition they be lacking. He say go back pray because you never pray. The man go pray, come back. Assalamu alaikum ya Rasulallah. He go say wa alaikum assalam irji wa salli fa innaka lam tusalli. You don't leave arkan. When I is first salah. واستقبال القبلة. Person pray but he face different direction when I be qibla. وغيرهما and other things they were in a condition. وانتفت مبتلاتها and thing way display prayer may no day. كالكلام like talk والضحك like laugh والأكل like chop والشرب and drink وغيرها and other things they were display prayer. وكذلك هذه الكلمة. That's so to this kalima. لا تنفع صاحبها إلا باستكمال شروطها وانتفاء نواقضها. It no go help just the way they talk except they fulfill the condition, and then what way the spoiler ilaha illallah it be absent. So they will talk about this matter. So they come fall for Shia, who mention some of their kufriyat, and then based on that one will say any man will believe this one are kafir. Wa in salla wa sama wa zakka wa hajja وبر والديه وجاهد في سبيل الله وزعم أنه مسلم فهو كافر. Akomo someone to say he get question I talk for he say sal. He say how man go be kafir where he talk la ilaha illallah. I say if the condition for la ilaha illallah no be fulfilled. He say some condition day. I say adamu ilmika. For say you know be wujudi shurut say condition day, that one it shows say you give for God la ilaha illallah. Because when I go here for condition for la ilaha illallah, we don't talk pillars for la ilaha illallah. Then when condition go come, when I go here say condition number one na al ilmu bima'anaha. If you know no la ilaha illallah, then you know about talk la ilaha illallah. We go small. ولذلك لما قيل لوهب بن منبه they told for Wahab ibn Munabbah أليس مفتاح الجنة لا إله إلا الله. They say maybe key for open al-jannah la ilaha illallah. The question I mean say if you don't talk la ilaha illallah khalas you don't already get key for enter house. When you get la ilaha illallah khalas you don't open house enter. Yani man we talk la ilaha illallah sara min ahli al-jannah. You don't be among people for al-jannah. Now so the man we question Wahab he take him. Qala Wahab to say bala He said, La ilaha illallah, true naibi key for al-jannah, walakin laysa miftahun illa lahu asnan. He said, all key to get it teeth. If teeth no dey, key you know open. If you take key, where you just be smooth like this, put on you know go open. Na key, bila shak, but na key where no get teeth. فإن جئت بمفتاح له أسنان فتح لك وإلا لم يفتح لك. He say if you bring key where you get teeth, he go open you al-jannah, you enter. If you bring the one where you no get teeth, he no go open for you. So that teeth na what is? Na shurutu la ilaha illallah. ولما قيل للحسن البصري إن ناسا يقولون من قال لا إله إلا الله دخل الجنة. They talk for Hassan al-Basri. Some people they talk say anyone way talk say la ilaha illallah go enter al-jannah. You know say Hassan al-Basri na man we plenty bidia be stand where he witness him. Hassan. Today they talk say bid'atul i'tizali be start now for a majlis. Where they can ask you about murtakibul kabira. Itu na mata we get alaka with la ilaha illallah. Say man we do major sin we get la ilaha illallah. Idena for al-jannah or for fire or manzila bayna al-manzilatayn. Before Hassan one answer, some student where they call it say Wasil ibn Ata. He just go isolate, he say shouldn't for corner. He say amma ana fala aqulu fil jannati wala fil nar lakinnahu fi manzilatin bayna manzilatayn. He dictate over Imalam. So that go isolate, he says she don't yi one. Make that kalima, nai they call the man say Mu'tazili. Because Hassan talk say itazala na wasil. Say wasil don't go, she don't yi one live we. Fasummu lidhalika Mu'tazila. So Wasil is start that thing, and then people where they follow Wasil, any man they can they add your own bid'ah. So tena if Wasil come, you know go know the final it is all way day. If Wasil come back, you know go know the it is all way day. Because after he student then la Abu Hudayl al-Allah they add their own. So they to say Mu'tazila al-Hudayliya nisbata ila Abi Hudayl. Sumo the matter diwaka Nadham to come with the on. They get Mu'tazila Nadhamiya. Small, they get Abu Ali al-Jubba'i and Abu Hashim al-Jubba'i. Them two Jubbaiya come out. So they Jahiz. They come out with the Kutubul Milal wa Nihal. You go see Mu'tazila when a Jahiziya. Under Mu'tazila, we get Jahiziya. So any man they come, since the thing never kitab was sunna na ra'as. It is to say if I say me we include this we put up. Another man come to us say yes, since we don't put this one, I check say be necessary made that one to come because na ekombi we put up. In the sense that if was will come today, you know go know the Mu'tazila way he be there liver. وهكذا البدع naso bid'a dey because law no dey. If you to say my own way bring after you na bid'a, I go to say you your own you bring come on uzai. Now why that man for bid'a no fit deny for any man for bid'a for make it bid'a. The only man way go deny all them na ahli sunnah. They going over call to some man, he call na to and Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. So Hassan al-Basri, the top way say some people that don't talk say any man will talk la ilaha illallah the entire al-jannah. Qala Hassan does say man qala la ilaha illallah. He say no, correct one. I say man will talk la ilaha illallah. Fa'adda haqqaha wa fardaha dakhala al-jannata. He talk la ilaha illallah and then he give right for la ilaha illallah. he give obligatories them for la ilaha illallah nadaman di inta al jannah. So la ilaha illallah get obligations, he get right. ومن أجل عدم تحقق بعض هذه الشروط لن تنفع هذه الكلمة جميع المنافقين الذين نطقوا بها. Because of this condition where they know they all hypocrite where they be talk la ilaha illallah, you know, be help them. وفعل كثير منهم بعض شعائر الإسلام الظاهرة. Plenty of the hypocrites, they don't do things them way it openly show Islam. Plenty of them, they pray, they fast, they do this thing, give zakat, but you don't help them. Because of la ilaha illallah we get problem. ويدل على وجوب توفر شروط هذه الكلمة وعلى وجوب انتفاء موانعها على وجه الإجمال قوله صلى الله عليه وسلم. What way the show say now must make condition be for this kalima, and then thing way it deny this kalima mawani'uha may no day. Now this stuff for Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he say umirtu an uqatila an-nasa, they order me may I fight people hatta yaqulu la ilaha illallah, until they talk la ilaha illallah. Fa idha qalu, if they talk la ilaha illallah, they talk say la ilaha illallah, asamu minni dima'ahum, they don't protect their blood from me, wa amwalahum, and their property, illa bihaqqiha, except with the right for la ilaha illallah, wa hisabuhum ala Allah, and their hisab, their accountability idena for Allah. فيدخل في حقها الاتيان بشروطها واجتناب نواقضها. It insert la ilaha illallah right, say may them bring all the conditions, and then anything we will spoil la ilaha illallah may they stay away from. وقد دلت النصوص الشرعية على أن لهذه الكلمة العظيمة سبعة شروط. Here verses them for Quran and Sunnah, they don't show say la ilaha illallah get 7 conditions. When I be this الشرط الأول, condition number 1, العلم بمعناها الذي تدل عليه. May you get knowledge with the meaning where la ilaha illallah the show. If you not get knowledge, you go easily go begin believe different thing where they ask you a different thing. فيعلم أنه لا أحد يستحق العبادة إلا الله تعالى. May you know say no one no deserve worship except Allah the Most High. قال تعالى فاعلم أنه لا إله إلا الله. Make you know, say nothing no they deserve for be worship except Allah. So this one it confirm al-ilmu. Another ayah say illa man shahida bil haqqi wa hum ya'lamun. It say people where they testify with true way they get knowledge. For hadith, An-Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam to say man mata wa huwa ya'lamu annahu la ilaha illa Allah dakhala al-jannah wa huwa ya'lam. Inno la ilaha illa Allah it enter al-jannah. So that one now one condition. Condition number 2, ashartu sani al-yaqin al-munafi lish-shak. May we get certainty, be very sure for say Allah na one inside your heart, where yunafi ash-shak wa taraddud wa riba, where that certainty it wipe away doubt. You know the doubt. فلا بد أن يؤمن إيمانا جاذبا بما تدل عليه هذه الكلمة. Now Muslim believe, strong belief with what way this kalima they indicate. Minana la yasayqul ibadata illa ta'ala, way means say now only Allah deserve for be worship. Right inside your heart may believe so. If not be so, you feel be Muslimun fi dhahir wa kafirun fil batin. أو كما يقولون مسلم indana wa kafirun indallah. Say for we would you Muslim, but for Allah is how you be kafir. What it be important for this tafriqah differentiation? For say we will go treat you as they treat any other Muslim. You come from married picking will give you. You come from Masallachi will pray together. You slaughter will chop. All ahkam al-Islamiyya will go wrong with you, will run out with you, will not get problem. But Allah knows you be kafir. Yawm al-Qiyamah, they go on now with down for Allah, Nabi who on. So Yawm al-Qiyamah na ila jahannama khalidan mukhalladan. Because when doubt they inside you, we know if you know. We don't understand. What did the show say? Yaqeen must there. فَإِنَّ الْإِيمَانَ لَا يَكْفِي فِيهِ إِلَّا إِلْمُ الْيَقِينِ. Iman with the La ilaha illallah now must say me get knowledge for certainty. Nebi dhan. La dhan wala taraddud. Nebi say, I check say, if it be true say Allah day. Well, we do worship Allah. If we go for akhirah, if be say Allah true ide, we don't get. And if we be say you know day, we never lost anything. They want Nabi Iman, Nabi AQIDA. Iman may be rasikh, without doubt. If any doubt in La ilaha illallah, don't lose it. Qala ta'ala, Allah to say, innamal mu'minuna, correct believers. Alladhina amanu billahi, in the way they believe with Allah wa Rasuli and the messenger. Thumma lam yartabu, and they never doubt. So, if they believe with Allah and the messenger and they doubt, that means something don't happen with that belief. Clear. Idhan al-irtiyabu yunafi al-imani billahi wa rasulih. Doubt is the wipe belief for Allah and the messenger. وَجَاهَدُوا بِأَمْوَالِهِمْ وَأَنفُسِهِمْ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. And they made jihad with their property and their selves for Allah's route. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الصَّادِقُونَ. These one be people where they talk true if they talk say they believe with Allah. This one the way they believe where they never doubt. Now them be people for true. We don't get two conditions. فَمَنْ كَانَ غَيْرَ جَازِمٍ فِي إِيمَانِهِ بِمَدْلُولِ هَذِهِ الْكَلِمَةِ. Any man will not be sure for a belief with what way this kalima di show, أو كان شاكا أو يدي مرتابا be certain أو متوقفا في ذلك أو ye make tawakkuf. Tawakkuf na sewati la aqulu huwa mawjud wala huwa ghayru mawjud. Me I know the talk say Allah de, I know the talk say you know de. No, you join them, you deal with them. Now lam tanfa'hu hadhihi al-kalimatu shay'an. This word not going to help you for anything. So he must believe without no day. الشرط الثالث, condition number 3, القبول المنافي للرد. And when you forget yaqeen, na say me you learn. If you not learn tawheed, you not go get yaqeen. True learning, you go get yaqeen. Number 3, القبول المنافي للرد. May you accept where we say you never reject them. فيقبل بقلبه ولسانه جميع ما دلت عليه هذه الكلمة. May accept them for your heart. Be pleased with them, and then may accept them too for a mouth. وَيُؤْمِنُ بِأَنَّهُ حَقٌّ وَعَدْلٌ. May believe said this one na true and na justice. قال الله تعالى عن المشركين. Allah talk concerning idol worshippers. إِنَّهُمْ كَانُوا إِذَا قِيلَ لَهُمْ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ. They be na people if they talk for them say La ilaha illallah, they high up, they be arrogant, they make show proud. وَيَقُولُونَ إِنَّا لَتَارِكُوا آلِهَتِنَا لِشَائِرٍ مَجْنُونَ. They just say, when I just say we will leave our God, they will worship him. For seek some poet, when a Christman, فَمَنْ نَتَكَ بِهَذِهِ الْكَلِمَةِ. Any man will talk this kalima. وَلَمْ يَقْبَلْ بَعْدَ مَا دَلَّتْ عَلَيْهِ. But some of the things they way La ilaha illallah show and you know accept them. Imma kibran, either because he the high up, because of pride, or hasadan, or because of jealousy. He deny for take some of the things because person where he hate and he bring up. Allahu Akbar. This place be very dangerous. If he easily catch plenty people. So man go deny truth because now you bring up. Yes, because he get problem with you, or he say favor where you get and now you supposed to get the favor. Whether na family member, whether na neighbor, whether na colleague, but he say why now you go begin talk say qala Allahu qala Rasulullah because now you take our reject him. Wallahi you go reject the one way dalla alayhi la ilaha illallah. When min shuruti la ilaha illallah fatakfur. You don't come on na Islam. So you see jealousy, place where jealousy the carry people go. Jealousy make can say now who they talk that thing for sunnah, now so and so man. That's on talk that, wallahi kafarta. Sunnah, you say that's on talk. You don't make istiza. You don't reject talk. Hasadan. Like some kuffar, the way them too, they disbelieve because of jealousy. Because they no commander from them. May we look at this point very well. أولي غير ذلك or any other thing. فإنه لا يستطيع هذه الكلمة شيئا. You don't benefit anything from this kalima لا إله إلا الله. فمن لم يقبل أن تكون العبادة لله وحده ما هو ينبغي أكسر the worship Allah يوان ومن ذلك عدم قبول التحاكم إلى شرعه تكبرا. Best way ينبغي أكسر say when we get problem may we refer to Allah religion. Mean Allah religion jojam. You deny. Takabburan say you the higher with the say Muslimin they get what he. Wallahi, plenty people made them be very careful, especially person where your blood don't mix with boko. Ye this is a boko na nihayatul mataf. Say all walk away boko na the ending. But where Einstein when a big man for boko, he say Usa boko go stand up for the iman billahi the start. Good enough with the worker too. Dig the boko small. Hear what we salaf for boko the talk about boko. In the way where the small chicken them for boko no get talk. When they say Albert Einstein, any man will no boko, he fall now for his face makes sujada. Albert Einstein does say, one side boko, stop! Now for the iman it start. So me will not begin talk to you can begin bring some small thing them where you learn for classroom. Say you want to distort tawhid. Or you just say you don't pass me then judge you will kitab wa sunnah. After all they get what he no. Al-insanu ajahil. Man na enemy for what we know. Na then get knowledge. Wallahi. So man we made takabbur for deny hukumullah. You don't touch la ilaha illallah. Yakfur. أو لم يقبل بطلان دين المشركين من عباد الأصنام. Or another problem. Person never accepts say idol worshipper they are addini na wrong addini. Country fashion gumba house juju they are addini because all the wawa call na addini or na religion. For the people. Even people where they just say they want for be liberal. La ilaha ulai wa la ilaha ulai. That one too na another addini where una form addini for la ilaha ulai wa la ilaha ulai. Yi too na addini. Now una religion that. For say you know there for any religion, na so religion where you bring up for say you know there for any religion. So more time you got to put principle for liberalism. You put your fara'id, sunan, mustahabbat, makruhat and haram. Say no way for liberalism if they do so you know fine. Well, all this one now, una law, una to follow. So the problem that say you deny Shar'ullah, but you get your own Sharia way one follow. Fatak for you cross the red line. Be very careful. So any man where the ADC say no, they don't feel you can just condemn people where they worship idols because na their choice and some of these idols na thing where they meet up for museum for years them. Thousands of years where you don't already enter inside people their culture. So you go for respect culture. You respect that you don't come out Islam. I did talk for you about Islam. If you say why are being harsh, why they get for people Islam, why they go be for Islam? They not go be. The law for Islam to say they not be member. May them talk how. All this matter go come back for Nawaqidul Islam when we talk. Because this one na man lam yukaffir al-muslim wa man lam yukaffir al-muslimin mushrikin man lam yukaffir al-mushrikin aw shakka fi kufrihim aw sahaha mazhabahum. It come they for road to go. People the worship idol say no, may they not say they be kuffar. Okay, they be what? I began some of my friends them for different university. We and then they meet up for place where university people they meet up. They be there for Jamiatul Ain Shams. We were there for Jamiatul Azhar. The Ain Shams na be there for Adini, na Azhar be Adini. The one comes one day for visiting me, they come with some kafir. I say, who go pray? They say, no, he did pray. I say, why? They say, no, na gairu Muslim. I say, you be kafir? They say, me, I not talk say you be kafir. I say, me, I don't say what? When I teach me how they call in Arabic, man when be Muslim for Arabic in them now what? They say, no, because the word kafir, na it show hatred, it show what? I say, but you just say, I like you. I like you for what? Then Sunday they come. I say, Aina akhuka al-kafir. He said, Taqulu akhi wa kafir? I say, Nabi, now you told our brother. They don't terrorize people, so they make you fear. For call man where Allah call you kafir, say kafir. Say me, you know, call you say kafir. They will do how? Cocktail, live and so many all man did the same. Nah. He get the different adini, maybe this one. If you want me to call you Muslim, may come here and show you how did he take the name. They will start calling Muslim. Person where this is said Din al-Mushrikeen, where did you worship idol? Aw Ubad al-Qubur, where did you worship grave? Aw al-Yahud, or Jews, aw Nasara, or Nasara, Christian, aw Gairum, or others. فَيَقُولُ إِنَّ أَدْيَانَهُمْ صَحِيحًا. Their religion, two element for truth there inside. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. Wallahi, if you study Tawheed, you could do be like man where you study criminology. You will do the work to see how criminal flow for our vicinity. When you study book for criminology, you will see people with plenty where they supposed to be inside cell. See, oh, damn, see what way that man did one. Shake head. You want to see someone say, oh, section so and so for penal code don't cash. You want to move, I see someone say, you see, now it is illiteracy or law. Now so law don't already cash. Now so too if you study Tawheed, you go see plenty people na kufar. And you go hear kalimat al-kufr plenty time. Person go talk for you, say, what you wanna be Islam, Islam give for respect them. Because of kaza, 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 kaza. Which hujjah? You know they. Tashihu madhhabi ghairi al-Muslim, no problem. But to say, no, what way their adini not true. فلا يقبل ما دلت عليه هذه الكلمة من بطلان هذه الأديان. This can they accept what we la ilaha illallah who talk where the show say this adini na lie. Adiyan shirkiya. Man way but take what we la ilaha illallah talk say this adini when a shirk. Na fake adini na laila adini. Falaysa be Muslim. That means the man be Muslim no. You know I say what we la ilaha illallah who talk. For treat people where they know they for adini with kindness, with generosity, with smiling face, deal with them, give, dash them, make mu'amala with them, buy from them, sell for them. All this one Islam don't encourage them. But you know, God must talk say he being a member for Masallachi. This one are the kind of useless and unnecessary compromise where people they make them. So till we hear some big man they talk say Papa Roma they go Al Jannah. For what? Ye don't talk for you say they go the Al Jannah way there for Quran. Ye say asi. Say that Al Jannah way they describe them for Quran. Now you go. You got to say no. Like how some man for Shia to say we and Ahli Sunnah will not be worshiping the same God. Wasadaka. Not true. You talk and you say we not worship the same God. We not believe in the same messenger. Some Bidia man too. He talk say the Muhammad way they be born here for Makkah. Who come make jihad, make da'wah for Makkah. Call people, migrate, go for Medina, die, they bury him for Medina, where grave the nana, maybe ye be the Rasulullah, where the same will believe with ye. We man the insist say ye ne be this one. We would to say na ye. Then this one way there for all what we to would na on top. You to say you need on top. Then me at the first to say you day now say you get, why I would force you for inside where you say don't come out. This one nothing way I don't even know how to qualify them. Person the top for Maulid where people gather. Say I know Muhammad will get na 2 copy. May Allah guide with make her understand Tawheed. So if you never accept them, you get problem. Condition number 4. Al-inqiyad al-munafi li-tark, surrender. After all these conditions, you know, you believe and without doubt, you accept what you were talking, but you never surrender for Islam. Totally you surrender, you submit all what you know the say. That means say all these things you take and you accept and you believe, you deceive say, but not be all things we get for talk say made them believer. You never surrender. That means say you still get reserve. And that one you put your la ilaha illallah to question. فَيَنْقَادُ بِجَوَارِهِ, with all the limbs and organs, may follow la ilaha illallah. بِفِلِ مَا دَلَّتْ عَلَيْهِ هَذِهِ الْكَلِمَةِ مِنْ عِبَادَةِ اللَّهِ وَحْدَهُ. May do what with this kalima is sure for worship Allah. And قال الله تعالى, Allah to say, وَمَنْ يُسْلِمْ وَجْهَهُ إِلَى اللَّهِ وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ. Any man where he surrender his face to Allah, where he do good deed, فَقَدْ اسْتَمْسَكَ بِالْعُرْوَةِ الْوُثْقَى, he don't hold the strong rope where he know the cord. Do good, you never pass for talk, for do what you la ilaha illallah encourage you for do. If you don't do that one, you don't have to say do good. وَمَعَنَا يُسْلِمْ وَجْهَهُ يَنْقَادْ, for surrender, follow, obey. وَمَعَنَا وَهُوَ مُحْسِنٌ أَيْ مُوَحِّدٌ, you don't assess Allah na one. فَمَنْ قَالَهَا وَعَرَفَ مَعْنَاهَا, man will talk la ilaha illallah, know the meaning. وَلَمْ يَقَدْ لِلْإِتْيَانِ بِحُقُوقِهَا وَلَوَازِمِهَا, and then he no but surrender in the way where he bring right them for la ilaha illallah, do right for la ilaha illallah, and then do the prerequisites for la ilaha illallah, min ibadatillah, worship Allah, wal amal bi shara'il Islam, and begin with Islam, with the legislation then for Islam. Walam ya'mal illa ma yuwafiqu hawahu. For inside Islam, he the only follow now what you weigh the worker with his soul desire. Aw ma fihi ta'silu dunyahu, or what you weigh if you do and he go get the worldly thing. Lam yastafid min hadhihi al-kalimati shay'a. He no go benefit anything from this kalima. See, ibadatul hawa, now one of the worst form of ibadah. Ibadatul hawa, worst form of ibadah to ghairillah. Better person will keep idols so the worship and the man way the worship na hawa. Understand? Than for man way the follow na soul desire, dictation for his soul, better for man way the worship na idol. How? Man worship idol, worship for idol, na a branch among branches them for ittiba'ul hawa. If the follow na his soul desire, talk for his may worship idol. Now one out of plenty way dey. Where means say if person take na only idol the worship him, then sahibul hawa he still get chance for worship more than idol self. That means say all thing he go put him because he the follow na a hawa. Al hawa qa'iduhu. Al hasanu ma hassanatu hawahu. والقبيح ما قبحته هواه والشرع ما شرعته هواه. Now so he did. So if you talk for you say this thing fine do am because Allah talk so, you go say no, my heart no be convinced. Malam they just say if na say your heart na you go talk for you may you do am before you do am. That means say you never do am in obedience to Allah, you do am obedience for your heart. And now I'm took you for ibadatul hawa. أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ وَأَضَلَّهُ اللَّهُ عَلَى عِلْمٍ Mawe itegi God way the worship and hawa. You don't fall under this one. Inobame inqiyad ilallah. So la ilaha illallah no go help this kind man. We don't get 4. Ashartul khamis asirqul munafi lil kadhib. True where he go against lie. Wa huwa an yaqulu hadhihi al kalima sidqan min qalbihi yuwafiqu qalbuhu lisanahu. May talk this talk true from your heart, from the bottom of your na talk where and only from up. No, maybe say you mop and your heart they agree for one thing. La ilaha illallah. If they get disagreement, problem there. قال الله تعالى Allah to say alif lam mim ahasiba nasu people check say and yutraku they go just leave them like that where they no go trouble them. An yaqulu amanna wa hum la yaftanun, they leave them without trouble, without exam, without trial because they don't believe. No, they give for trial una, examine una. Wala qad fatanna alladhina min qablihim. We don't examine people where they come before them. Fala ya'lamanna Allahu alladhina sadaqu. Allah go know, expose, show people where they talk true for their belief. Wala ya'lamanna al-kadhibin, and then it go make them clear, make people know that who they lie for inside that they believe. ولذلك لم ينتفئ المنافقون من نطقهم بهذه الكلمة. Hypocrite. You know, but help them. They don't talk kalima, but you know, help them. لأن قلوبهم مكذبة بمدلولها, because their heart did deny what you were mob they talk. وهم يقولونها كذبا ونفاقا. They talk out of lie and hypocrisy. You go understand this one, this place perfectly. Now for Bidayat is Surah Al-Munafiqun. Surah Al-Munafiqun, it talks about it. إِذَا جَاءَكَ الْمُنَافِقُونَ. If hypocrite, they come for you. قَالُوا نَشْهَدُ إِنَّكَ لَرَسُولُ اللَّهِ. They say, we bear witness. Say, I know Muhammad is a messenger for Allah. Wallahu ya'lamu innaka la rasulu. Allah does say, ye Allah ino say, you and no Muhammad doubt no day you be messenger. Walakin al munafiqina Wallahu ya'lamu innaka la rasulu. Allah no say, you and no Muhammad you be messenger. Wallahu yashhadu innal munafiqina lakadhibun. Allah bear witness, say hypocrite they lie. May I ask now, if man can talk for we say Muhammad Rasulullah, not true or not lie? Not true or not lie? Not true. Why hypocrite they just say innaka la Rasulullah, they just say they lie? إذا جاءك المنافقون قالوا نشهد. They don't bear witness. Why they reject their own? Because they talk for their mop. What do they do inside their heart? يقولون بأفواههم ما ليس في قلوبهم. So any man where they talk say you don't accept Islam till zahir, and then you know where the line and lie, or he talk out of hypocrisy, he be a kafir. We don't understand. Why? Because they don't do act them for kufr. Plenty. يحلفون بالله ما قالوا. دا ضمير واونا منافقون. أيحلف المنافقون بالله ما قالوا ولقد قالوا كلمة الكفر وكفروا بعد إسلامهم. قالوا كلمة الكفر وكفروا. So if my entire Islam may be all and all, if he come out, yes. No to say, oh, alhamdulillah, we don't make kalimat shahada, no problem, no day. We worship Sanam, we do this one, halas. So one day, even to say, me, I no be even say for la ilaha illallah. Come my grandpapa, they don't talk up. Now today, we inside this matter. Go find exercise book, go learn tawhid. Find exercise book, go makaranta, learn tawhid. You know, even know whether your papa or grandpa be even dinner on top tawhid. You don't know. Take lesson for Tawheed. First man will evaluate on yourself. No begin bother when you learn Tawheed, begin to say you go meet up your neighbor. No, you know concern now you principally. Maybe check yourself whether this condition them for Tawheed you did or you know did. Now munafiqun then this lam tuqbal minhum لأنهم قالوا ذلك نفاقا وكذبا. الشرط السادس, you know what finish today now. With all this one, you don't get 5 conditions. You know La ilaha illallah, the meaning very well. You know about be enough. You know the doubt La ilaha illallah, you know still be enough. You accept La ilaha illallah and what way La ilaha illallah who request them for you, you know still be enough. Number 4, mother, alinkiyat. You don't surrender. Do all what will La ilaha illallah, the talk, you know, but be enough. And then you talk come now with true, lie no day. 5, you correct no asadis al-ikhlas. Maybe said all this one now with sincerity, you do one for sika Allah you want. If you do all these 5 will talk so all the day, but ikhlas no day. Al-munafi li-shirk, ikhlas way go wipe away shirk. فلا بد من تسفية الأمل بصالح النية عن جميع شوائب الشرك. Now most them may purify what way you do with good intention where you never join any man for the. You first do all these things, so do all this ibadah, but you do an afosika Allah and some person. Now all that. This some person don't move ikhlas when a condition for La ilaha illallah. We don't understand. طيب قال الله تعالى فأعبد الله مخلصا له الدين. When I worship Allah and then with sincerity. فمن أشرك بالله تعالى في أي نوع من أنواع العبادة لن تنفع هذه الكلمة. Any man will associate Allah with any kind of association for any part of ibadah, any kind of ibadah, this kalima la ilaha illallah no go benefit you. Ashartu sabi, condition number 7. Al-mahabba, another problem. You go must love him. Yes, you go do and like him. Some man did say akrahu qiyam al-layl. You don't come up for Islam, wallahi. Maybe qiyam al-layl na nafila. For wake for night prayer na must. Na nafila no. You say it is so I hate for wake up prayer for night. You don't come up for Islam. You need for come back. Why? Because even if you pray the Qiyamul Layl but you hate them, you don't like them, problem there. Akrahul lihiyata wal multahin. I hate people where they grow behavior, I hate behavior. They want to make a cross red line. I know Muhammad will like them. Then when Kisra sent you to messenger, they made them come for you. First thing I know Muhammad will observe and they don't moon their chin. Move their ear all through it. He said, Man amarakuma bihada. Who order now with this? You point the bad thing where they do them. Kala amarana rabbuna yani Kisra. Say now Lord Kisra, nai they worship nai command. Say me move on. And then Muhammad to say, Lakin Rabbi amuruni, but my own Lord the order me make I keep up. If you say you hate him, where Allah command, you don't fall for inside this al-mahabba al-shartu sabi. فلا بد أن يحب المسلم هذه الكلمة. Person must love this kalima la ilaha illallah wa yuhibbu ma dallat alayhi, and what way la ilaha illallah shows a many dua. Wa yuhibbu ahlaha, and may love people for la ilaha illallah. Al-amilina biha, where they do one with la ilaha illallah. Al-multazimina li shurutiha, where the whole condition of la ilaha illallah. Wa yubghidu ma naqada dhalika, and anything where losing this one will talk may hate him. Qala ta'ala, wa minan nasi, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to say, wa minan nasi, for inside people, man yattakhidhu min dunillahi andada. You go see someone the way they go take rivals them, mbanya them beside Allah. Yuhibbunahum ka hubbillah, where they love them banya like how they love Allah. Walladhina kafaru bi rabbihim ya'dilun, they equalize Allah with what you wanna be Allah. Tallahi in kunna lafi dalalin mubin idh nusawwikum bi rabbil alamin. True, with the inside plain losses, that will become equalized now with the Lord of the whole worlds. Will say will be equal. So some people yattakiduna min dunillahi andadan, take rival beside Allah. Yuhibbunahum ka hubbillah, they go to love them the same as they love Allah. Now for their problem come out. Maybe say they love the asnam past how they love Allah. No, the way they get love for Allah, not the same way they get them for their idols. Walladhina amanu ashaddu hubban lillah, people where they believe in Allah, not the way they love Allah past these people where they love idols. They love Allah true because now they know Allah. فَمَنْ قَالَ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهُ, any man will talk la ilaha illallah, walakinnahu abghada ma dallat alayhi min ibadatillahi wahdahu la sharika lah, but he had what you la ilaha illallah shows him they worship Allah ye one without associating any partner to him. Falaysa bi muslim, nabi muslim, kama qala ta'ala, as Allah talk, dhalika bi annahum karihu ma anzalallahu. This one because they don't hate what we Allah reveal them, فَأَهْبَطَ أَعْمَالَهُمْ, Allah destroyed their deed. So when they destroyed it, it shows in a kafir. For inside this surah, time when they begin talk, Suratul Hadid, time where Allah give light for believers, the duwaka, kuffar and munafiqun, they follow them. Munafiqun, they follow them. Munafiqun, hypocrites. Woman and man hypocrite. They became follow believers. They look their light. Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make a light loss for hypocrite. They know this young. Then as he lost so, mu'minun, they became waka fast. Time where they waka, now munafiqun, they call them. Here what will happen? Yunadunahum, hypocrite, they call believers. Alam nakum ma'akum, will not be there with una. Mujahid ibn Jabr and other malam them for tafsir, they say we became pray together. They attend halakha together. They chop together. Or they marry una pikin, una marry u pikin. Or they attend una ceremony, una attend on. Juma ayat all were there together. Or the work all the do together. What differentiate we today? When I get light, we not get them. We're all things we did to do them today. Alam nakun ma'akum. If you there for them, go answer say what? Say no, we'll not be there together. Now Allah say munafiqun they no be for saful awal. For mazalaji. Nabi then they stand for first line. Now Allah say they no get beautiful picking the way believer they married him. Kalu bala, believer they to say we'll be there together. Walakinnakum fatantum anfusakum. 1. Watarabbastum. 2. Wartabtum. 3. Wagharratkumul amani. 4. Wagharrakum billahi al-gharur. 5. Na hii differentiate we auna. We'll be there. But 5 things put barrier. Fatantum anfusakum, Una begin follow una soul desire. Na be fitna we una fall inside. Watarabbastum katada to say ma yusibul haqqa wa ahla. Una begin she don't do it. Open ear. Say what will go happen with people for true, what will go happen for true. Any man way say don't hold true. Wait. He dey go come. During Corona was there no go long masallachi. I say me, Abu Umar, I no fit take responsibility for close masallachi. Man come for prayer, say no pray. I no fit lock am. They say hukuma or can lock, I say made and take the responsibility. Can lock and drive we. Some people they just say may Allah make a one day may they can we beat me for masallachi. Or may Sunday with the prayer may we fall die all Corona. I bring the hadith for inside Muslim Imam Ahmad, where they talk say if thing like Corona they begin me adwa me will die inside na shahada. You did make terrorism will die. La ilaha illallah. Illiteracy. Now you can't defend we will die, and say we go die for bar or for place for Jambo. You terrorize we go die in Zamatalaji. Watarabbastum, all the open ear, may they hear. During that period for Corona, wallahi, if malaria for make blood finish for my skin, you fall for inside this Masjidun Noor, you for hear talk. You for hear munafiqun their talk. Tarabbus, watarabbastum, ma yusibul haqqa wa ahla. Katada to say when I became wet. The evil thing will go fall on top true and people for true. And now we this water go live stone. Corona no be don't go. Without the Corona day. So one raka a day we will miss them for masallachi. For fear of Corona. You don't go day. Till when? Till our own ajal. وهكذا وتربصتم naid make and they lost when a light keep light the shine because when I begin with the evil way go fall for on top true and people for true wartabtum da arriba when I begin doubt when I know Muhammad talk when I see let's say now play wa gharratkumul amani what will fool una na foolish ambition they want to carry. I go do this. So tell some of una did that way mob they open. Talk no finish. We still talk what we go still do and you that way I mob they open. Amani na yi deceive una. Wa gharrakum billahi al-gharur, and then shaitan when na yi deceive you today on top una. They don't say it's not true. You don't waste your time for nothing. You want to frustrate your life. You want to do this one. They can't encourage your picking may rebel against you because you want to put your picking for frustration. You don't just say may learn Allah, learn Anabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam. You want to frustrate the picking. They put your woman against you. They put your uncle. They put all. Like how you did for instance for Shaqiq al-Balakhi, where we will get time sometime we go bring them. We talk about if man be good man, how shaitan they assemble all the people. Talk say made and go look inside the family. Member for shaitan your own party. Where they inside human being na who. They also say Sonya auntie de na iron lady for family. Shaitan say when I go use na yi. Then the auntie go call emergency family meeting say you don't be ahli sunnah. Now why they know if you call meeting for say picking this mo banga. But when picking the go makaranta, what you do ya picking? It be being a quiet picking. Swale, good picking. Now so you don't go the jack trouser, small time go picking grow beer. Now the party we do and then if you go the small banga, the thief, that one it help na in what? No, you know, must necessarily be na that one. You go write GC 10 paper, 9 paper, pass. Yes, you go find 10 paper, even 20 paper. If you pass an AQIDA no day, na not in no one paper no will help you. And then Shaitan this one a makar. Shaitan is evil, is plenty. May I tell you something? Alaka no day. Listen this one. No relation, no day between learning and job. Any learning, move on for ahead. Wallahi. You don't learn to go university, go usai. Maybe you go make a may work for life. You don't learn Quran, memorize and do everything. Maybe he go automatically give you dunya. Now two different things, they separate. Understand this one very well. And then, okay, come now look inside people. The number of people where they go boko, come back, where they be useless, and people where they learn adini, where they be in bracket useless. Look at inside your community. Any community where you there, look at how you see the adult. People where they go boko come back. Someone they if you talk for the boko self, it be let's say you to narrate a story where they know the hear. They don't even know say you talk now what. But people know to see that one. People know to see people where they frustrate, where they get degree for pocket, they stand for junction, they talk grammar, discuss politics, finish the inter football, they finish talk about life for celebrities, musicians, they finish now all that. They don't feel afford 1 franc for feed their family. But no man know this year, as when that shaitan they on top the matter. They always see that say, oh, you did learn Quran, so when you never learn the Quran, oh, say you go learn Quran, come frustrate. You never learn now. But you how they make you fear. Say, now you know, we can follow. Someone to say if you learn Adini finish for Azhar, highest thing you go be na muazzin for Masallaji. If you go back for your country, you go be Ladan. That talk come meet me from my brother. This is my brother Ide for Niger for Maradi. Now just these days, some man build big school for 60 million. Talk saying that if Sabilillah may put hukuma, may adini we can go ahead. Leave down for aside. This my brother, he come meet me say, nothing this way this man talk. I say if we come out go for prayer, which you don't for the masjid, if that man the past show you for me, I call you. This matter will get for bring them back on top table. You never finish. As you don't so he come, the person they go technical school, he gets some long sticks so where they put some this thing for a hand, whether a ruler, he the hollam, some stick where they take him. Technical school. He said, I say, my friend, come. He come. Asalodi. I say, Antal Qailul Yawma Kaza wa Kaza. Now you to say we go finish for learn go be Ladan. He scratch his head. Say, no, madam. I say, now you talk. He say, yes, now you talk. I say, good enough, you know, say we will go work for Allah office for Masalachi. Then you will do your plan, you won't go do it. They plan for your hand. At the end, you will be what? He said, no, maybe so. I said, no, you don't know we on. We'll go begin call people, say, may they come pray. For Allah office, will be employee for Allah. Allah go pay we. Then you, with the plan. And honestly speaking, wallahi, all we don't come back now. I don't know who said the brother there. But this one, where they talk for you, say, go come frustrate, your life go end. You don't hear. Only school where get 60 million. And maybe the first school, he get like 3 where they bill them, they do them. And now he talk, say, anything if it worry you, may you check ikhlas between you and Allah. When he arrange between you and Allah, then between people that one no ask them. أليس الله بكاف عبده ويخوفونك بالذين من دونه ومن يضلل الله فما له من هاد ومن يهد الله فما له من مضل أليس الله بعزيز ذي انتقام. This one that they can aya way no need made an explainer, made a no explainer. Qira'atuha tafsiruha. So this matter for Aqidah or for Tawheed, not be matter where person feel the play with them. If he get person feel hate anything where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala like him, then this point go kashi. Amma nawaqidu la ilaha illallah. What way the losing la ilaha illallah? Sama nawaqidu Islam, they call and say what way the losing Islam, wa nawaqidu tawhid, what way losing tawhid, wa huwa al-khisal lati, wa hiya al-khisal lati tasulu biha ridda, na ibi things the way the make am person me ridda come up for ad-dini, and din al-Islam for Islam, from Islam come up for Islam, fa hiya kathira de plenty. Thing way the cause ridda or apostasy come up for Islam, de plenty. وَقَدْ ذَكَرَ بَعْضُهُمْ أَنَّهَا تَصِلُ إِلَىٰ 400 نَاقِضٍ. Some people they say he reached 400. Yes, when you read book for fiqh, all you say ahkamul murtaddin or ahkamul ridda, it will always be. So ridda, I think where they make people look out for inter for ridda where they don't know. وَهَذِي النَّوَاقِدُ تَجْتَمِعُ فِي 3 نَوَاقِدَ رَئِيسًا. This thing we're losing Islam, it fall under these 3 main categories. وهي 1 الشرك الأكبر, major شرك, وهي أنواع كثيرة يأتي الكلام عليها في الفصل الأول من الباب الثاني إن شاء الله تعالى. Then شرك الأكبر you to plenty. We will talk for the second chapter for this book for الفصل الأول. الكفر الأكبر number 2, major disbelief. وهو أنواع كثيرة you to plenty يأتي الكلام عليها في الفصل الثاني من الباب الثاني إن شاء الله. For second chapter for topic number 2 we'll talk about it. النفاق الاعتقادي, major hypocrisy or hypocrisy for heart. نايبا النفاق الاعتقادي, they want them when are the one for heart. Things them for heart nothing will concern tawhid. If hypocrisy concern tawhid, it is movement for Islam. وسيأتي الكلام عليه في الفصل الثالث من الباب الثاني إن شاء الله تعالى. Talk will come for the second bab for الفصل الثالث إن شاء الله. So this one now what we are concerned لا إله إلا الله and your condition and what we need them. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت نستغفرك ونتوب إليك. وصلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وآله وسلم.